Hi everyone, it's Tuesday, October 29th. This is Lee McMahon with your daily video. Going to take a look at some of the price action that we saw today, which included some pretty decent strength from the dollar and some pretty decent strength from U.S. equity markets. So a little bit of an unusual combination there. Take a look at some of the pairs you should be keeping an eye on going into tomorrow's FOMC rate decision, RBNZ decision, US CPI numbers, and probably a couple other ones. So important day tomorrow, so we'll take a look at some of the setups that you should be watching and go from there. So before we get started, please take a moment to pause the recording and read the risk disclaimer, which should now be on your screen. Then we'll go to the charts. Okay, so if you watched yesterday's video, you know that we were looking for some dollar strength today based on this inverse head and shoulders pattern that we pointed out on the dollar index last night. I think I viewed it originally on the hourly chart. Okay, you can see we did indeed break out of that and then move higher. That translated into a fairly significant euro decline. We'll talk about the euro a little bit more in a second. And then also more significant pound decline. The pound broke down here really neatly out of its ascending trend line support, okay, putting in a potential double top here at about 162.50. We fell down here. We're now testing this 200 period EMA on the 4-hour chart. Would not surprise me to see a bounce back up into this 161 area, all right, where I have this rectangle drawn. We have some horizontal levels in that area before a final impulsive move lower here down towards 159. Once at 159, I don't know. I'm not going to try to guess it anymore. All I know is a breakdown out of 159 looks at 155, and a rally off 159 targets these 162.50 highs. So that 159 is a major inflection point that you should absolutely be keeping an eye on. Should we reach it sometime this week with FOMC tomorrow, if they come out a little bit more hawkish than expected, which would not probably be difficult considering most of the market, I think, is expecting a somewhat dovish statement, which is why this dollar strength going into it is very surprising to me. So if we do see the FOMC come out a little bit more hawkish, suggests that the taper is still on for December, or even, God forbid, they actually institute the taper starting this month, which would stun the markets. 159 would be the area to watch on pound dollar. Of course, if they actually start the taper, 159 is going to go in less than 5 minutes, I would think, so I wouldn't be looking to take it there. But if we just hear a reiteration of what we've been hearing and we get some dollar strength, 159 would be the level to watch. So let's talk about the euro. We had some weird price action here on the euro. This spike candle here pretty much tells the story of the weird price action. This rally here came from comments from the ECB. Nowotny, who is the Austrian head of the Austrian Central Bank, he basically came out and said that the ECB is not realistically going to cut rates, and a cut of the deposit rate, which is another thing that they have been talking about, was also off the table. That got the euro to spike higher as it contradicted some of the more dovish things Draghi had said earlier this week and then has been saying for a while now. As people started to price in a little bit about, started to price out, I guess, the chance of a cut at the next ECB meeting or any of the meetings soon to come. You can see, though, that was quickly faded. After we pushed above 138, it was a quick rejection lower. We're now sitting right on top of that 50 EMA here on the 4-hour chart. That was rejected because it was just the euro is now trading as a dollar pair, not a euro pair right now. With FOMC tomorrow and with very little in terms of a European docket left this week, it's not the euro that's going to be leading euro dollar. So that rally got that spike, and then everyone went back to trading the dollar. The other dollar pair you should definitely have your eye on going into FOMC tomorrow is dollar yen. Been talking about 99 for a while now. I do continue to assume we will see 99. If not, we could actually see it tonight, depending on how the Nikkei does. We'll take a look at the Nikkei in a second. But if not, we get, again, some dollar strength, look for a move up towards 99, and then 99 is another one of those question mark zones where I'm not going to guess what happens, I'm just going to see. If we break out, I'm looking for new highs. If we move back lower, it'll be to continue trading within this range, so about 97.50 or so would become the next major support level. Let's take a quick gander at the Nikkei. All right, you can see there is potential for the Nikkei to rally quite strongly here today. we put in this little mini inverse head and shoulders here. We broke out of it yesterday with this performance of U.S. equities. It would not surprise me to see the Nikkei march higher, which would inevitably drag dollar yen with it. Major level to watch on the Nikkei remains 15,000. Speaking of U.S. equities, let's take a quick look. Let's go to the daily chart. All right, we finished up 0.5% today, continuing just to rocket and push higher and higher here after the debt ceiling fears. We've long since erased that decline. We're now making new record highs, closed at the highs today. So more bullish noise from the U.S. equity markets. That is highly divergent with what we saw in currencies, though. All right, Aussie dollar, very strong down day. Below that trend line, below that horizontal support. Retest of 95.15 and then 96 are both selling opportunities. Kiwi dollar. All right, we got that bounce that I was talking about earlier this week. I missed it because it happened kind of suddenly after hours. But we tagged this 50-day EMA here, as well as this horizontal level at about 82.35, and we've started to bounce from there. We're currently trading about 30 pips higher. Again, this isn't expected. You can see this yellow pattern still has the potential to play out, looking for a move back up towards about 83.50 for a potential before a breakdown as the right shoulder forms here on this potential head and shoulders. On the other hand, pound Kiwi, okay, 4-hour chart of pound Kiwi. Does look like a fairly decent bull flag here, so keep that in mind going forward. Major support extends all the way down towards this moving average cluster at about 193.30. Breakout would target 197. Euro pound. Okay, that Euro pound spike didn't quite manage to complete where I was looking for and have been looking for a while. But we got kind of close, and now we're starting to see Euro sellers coming in here. 2 long extended wicks here on the 4-hour chart. So if you are long Euro pound, now would be a good time to start trailing your stop or trimming the position. We came close to that 86 target, falling, 15 or so pips short. And I'm not sure that we're going to be able to see it accelerate from here. We could start to see Euro pound pull back from this area. Pound Swiss, all right, if we do see Euro pound pull back, pound Swiss is in a decent area to rally. Let's do the daily chart. Okay, you can kind of see rough trend line here, rough descending wedge here, so we could possibly see a breakout type play here on pound Swiss. That does seem likely to be boosted by a move by dollar Swiss, which again I'm still looking to the upside as this weekly support level holds. If we do the first major breakout sign, the first major sign of reversal here on pound Swiss would be a move above basically 90.30, and then from there the major one would be about 91.30. So that's the area to watch for on dollar Swiss. Aussie Kiwi. If we do get down to about 114.20, 114.15 on Aussie Kiwi, I think that's a spectacular opportunity for a long. We have the 50-day, we have the 6.18% fib. All right, with a nice pullback retest before higher. Kiwi again strengthening a little bit against the Aussie here in the early New Zealand trading session. Actually, New Zealand and Australia are the ones open right now. So that's what I'm looking at for tomorrow. Keep your eye on this Euro breakdown. Keep your eye on this pound dollar 159 level, and watch dollar yen for 99. Those are the 3 major pairs you want to keep your eye on for FOMC tomorrow. Good luck trading, and I'll talk to you soon.